Good evening, members, ladies and gentlemen. You're already seated. Before I begin, just a reminder the meeting is being recorded and live streamed and capable of repeated viewings. We will be starting, I need to adjourn the meeting for just a short moment because we have an appendices that is incorrect. So if you could bear with us for a couple of moments while they are corrected and distributed. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, everyone, and we will restart the meeting. Item 1, any apologies for absence? Ms Horgan?
Yes, Madam Mayor, there are apologies for absence from Councillors Anderson, Mrs Egan, Harvey, Councillor Watson, Skip, Walter, Munford, Hart, Fuller and T Gibson.
And are there any members' interests? No. So moving on to this evening's main point of agenda is number 3, transforming together the Council's modernisation programme. And this special meeting of the Council has been scheduled to deal with the appointments of a Chief Officer, the Director of Corporate and Customer and Statutory Chief Officer, the Council's Monitoring Officer and interim arrangements pending that appointment. You have the confidential appendices A, B and C circulated, and unless councillors have questions on the confidential appendices, I'm going to deal with the report in public. Are there any questions? No? So I will ask the Chief Executive to present you the report.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you to members for indulging me with this special council. Members, this is a really important set of appointments, a Chief Officer to take up one of the Director roles and the Statutory Chief Officer, the Council's Monitoring Officer. A robust process has been followed for the appointment of both. The Council's Staff Appointments and Review Panel has made the recommendations in respect of the Monitoring Officer, but it falls to this forum to make the formal appointment. The a committee also made an appointment for the Director of Corporate and Customer, and that has included members for your information and to endorse that decision, given that it's a Chief Officer appointment. But also members to enable the appointment of Miss Horgan as an interim monitoring officer pending the appointment or the arrival of the post holder in the new year.
Thank you, Chief Executive. Councillor Blackwell, as the leader of the council, will you move the recommendations?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move the recommendation.
Thank you. So, council, the recommendations are set out in the report. Are there any questions before? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Yes, if Councillor Gibson, would you like to second the motion?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'll gladly second the motion.
Thank you. Yes, are there any questions regarding the recommendations? If not, are they agreed? Agreed. Lovely. As there is no other business this evening, I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and that brings the meeting to a close. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, members.